Gohan? Oh no! Darn it, Gohan! Why'd you go alone? Huh? Gohan! Oh no, no. Gohan, why do you have to do it? Why do you have to leave me? It's not fair. Oh gosh, no. What did they do to you, Gohan? You were my best friend. You were everything to me. Everything. This just isn't fair. Gohan! Gohan! Gohan!
Johnny, if
Shalom, shalom. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles and great millstone and teaching me well. Peace and salutations be told for the elect. I'm Brother Tazwam Gabar, and with me I have
Brother Amawan Ban Yahawah.
And Brother Napak.
We're coming at you from the Prophets of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. And we're going to be doing a lesson on martyrs, man, being martyrs in this truth. Because in this truth, you got to understand that some brothers are going to have to, give up the ghost for this truth, man. Just like we had to do back in the times of old. And the scriptures say there's nothing new under the sun, man. And the Lord requireth that which have been of old. So that means that the things that used to happen is going to be happening now, man. And we used to be martyrs in this truth. And today and now in this time, we're going to be martyrs again. All right?
I want to get book of Revelation, chapter 20 and verse 4. It says, "And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahawashi." All right, man. So we come into times, man. Brethren are going to be dying for this thing, man. There's going to be brothers that are martyrs for this truth. They might have to die, but it's not a bad thing to die, man. Once you understand that, it's not a bad thing to die, man. They're going to be the first risen up, man. It says, and for the word of Mashiach, or the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with the Mashiach 1,000 years. All right, man. So these brethren, what I'm saying, they're going to be brethren that, that's in this truth, man, that live by the truth. We ain't accept this shit, man. That's right. And they might have to, they're gonna be put into that fire, that temptation, where they're gonna have to either choose take that MOTB, or die for this thing, man. And and there's gonna be brothers that die for this thing, man. Because we put all our trust and hope in this truth, man. And we gave up on this life, man. We don't give a fuck about this life, man. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have brethren, that's gonna be martyrs for this truth, in the times we're coming to, man. And you gotta be ready for that, man. You might see your brother, on the floor laying down, he gave up the ghost, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta be able to, damn, man, you gotta keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep going, all praises, that brother died, for this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? But you still got to keep moving. You still got to keep going, because there's going to be brothers that's going to die for this thing, and that's their lot, man. That's a part of their lot to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what you got to understand.
We coming to some times where you got to be firm in the spirit, man. Unmovable. You got to be steady and full of strength and full of will, man.
Steadfast.
Steadfast. You got to be unmovable in those days, man. You're going to see some shit. This is going to tear you apart on the inside, man. But you ain't going to have time to break down and, you know, you need hands and knees and cry and grovel in the dirt and all kinds of shit like that. I mean, you got to move, because Esau's pursuing you, a hot pursuit on your tail, man. All right, we're going to see family members get put to death. We're going to see brothers in this truth that we loved and been close to forever get put down, man. And these things are going to hurt, but you got to keep moving forward. All right, you got to understand that brother's at rest. He's at rest from his labors. All right, he's with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? He's safe now. When we're here down in the world, in these fleshly bodies, these chains of darkness, we're suffering persecution and affliction. We're stressed. We're tired. We're hungry. We're thirsty. Miserable, man. All right, this is because what? This is hell zone, man. This is judgment. This is judgment grounds. So we're gonna be going through some shit down here. So if a brother with you depart, yeah, it's gonna hurt, but you gotta understand, he's in peace, man.
That's right.
You know, hey, man, this place is miserable, man. You know what I'm saying? So once the brother die, man, you know, he's back into a place, you know, where it's peaceful, man. You know, where you don't have to worry about this damn wicked shit all over the place, man. You know, it's vexing to the spirit. You know, his spirit is not being vexed anymore. You know, when brothers come into this world, man, you know, it's like, you know, it's painful, man. You know what I'm saying? We hate being in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because once you're born, man, you're born crying, man. Think about it. You're born crying because you know you about to go through some hell in this place, man. Every brother had their own share of hell in this place, man. You know?
That's right.
And once a brother die, man, you know, he's released from that hell, man.
That's right.
He's released from this painful state, you know, we're in. You know what I'm saying? And I was watching a video, you know, it was with that bug out as rapper, NBA Youngboy, man. But he said some real shit though, man. You know, he was like, cause they were speaking on Von, you know, the rapper, how he died, man. And he was like, there's nothing wrong with that, man. You know, there's nothing wrong with him dying. You know, he's at a better place now, man. You know what I'm saying? He's in rest now. You know, and where we at right now, you know, it's continuous of hell, you know, and vexation, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when the brother died, man, he's being put to rest, man. So he can rest from his labors, man. He can rest from this hell.
Now Vaughn, that nigga was wicked.
Oh, he's wicked.
So even though he had rest, he still got punishment awaiting him, man. But when our souls are put to rest, man, we ain't got to stress or worry no more about what's going on down here. So when you at rest with the Lord, you ain't worried about what the fuck going on down here, man. All right? You got people some people be trying to bring you back to life. And you wake up and you're like, what the fuck is you doing? You brought me back to this shit. You know? You in the hospital, somebody do CPR and you damn doctors bring you back to life. You say, what are you doing, sir? Pull the fucking plug. You know, at that point, you're just like, hey, because what? We in hell, man. Your spirit knows it. That's why the brother said when you're born, you're crying. Your spirit knows, you know, it's in hell when it opens up the matrix, man. All right, you know, as a newborn baby that you got to go through some shit. You about to go through some shit, boy. All right, because this is judgment zone, baby. But the whole point is, man, being a martyr in this truth for the Lord YAHAWASHI is a righteous thing. It's a good thing.
Priesthood.
You die in this truth for the Lord, bruh. You got a very great reward, man. Go ahead, bring yours up.
God is the wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahawah, and there shall no torment touch them. All right. It said that but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahawah. Okay. All right. The Lord's got the ones that's you know, fighting for that righteousness, man. Okay. It's trying to be right. All right. Verse 2, it says, in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die and depart. It says it's like in their departure is taken for misery. All right. Verse 3, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but
when you see those things, man, when you see somebody, a brother die or whatever, man, you looking at it like, oh no, they took him. You know, you tearing yourself apart, you ripping your hair out your head and shit because you just lost somebody, man. All right. Really, that was, you know, that may have been your friend and all, but hey, he's at peace. You taking this departure from misery and destruction, like, oh, he just got destroyed, oh, they did him dirty, but he not in pain no more. Once you give up that ghost, he's not suffering anymore.
It says, but they are in peace. All right. It says, for though they be punished in the sight of men, you know, you gonna see brothers get put to death, man. You know, maybe some horrific ways, or just seeing a brother get put down, man, and you know, just the sight of seeing that. It says, yet is their hope full of immortality.
Yeah, so like the intro video where you see that was from Dragon Ball Z, where you got Trunks. You know, he flying into a city, and the whole setting is just spiritual because the city's desolate and destroyed and wasted away. Flying to a city, and then, you know, all of a sudden he finds his kin laying on the floor, and that was all he had left. That was all he lost everything, and all he had left was Gohan. And that could be likened to what? A brother in the truth. You know, you may be all alone, and then you find a brother in the truth, and then y'all getting chased by troops, and y'all end up splitting up, and then you run into a next city, and you know that city's desolate. You find your brother laying on the floor, put down, man. And that shit, you know, that shit may just tear you apart, but you gotta be strong. You gotta understand, hey, the brother's at peace. He finishes, you know, he finished his job. Okay, he finished his work. The work is done. All right.
Reading on, it says, verse 5, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahawah provide that proved them and found them worthy for himself. All right. And man, and ultimately that's the elect, man. Okay. The elect is gonna be found worthy, man. Okay. And we hope to be of that elect, because hey, man, we striving for that righteousness. All right. Like it said in verse 1, but the souls of the righteous are in his hand. All right. And YAHAWASHI's hand, man. Okay. So you continue in this fight, and you continue to be to a predicament unto death. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Hey, you see, you're gonna have a reward. Okay. Yeah. Ultimately, you're gonna be with YAHAWASHI at the end of the day, man. Because hey, as the scripture tells us in Sirach chapter 4, verse 28, strive for the truth unto death, man. Okay, and that's a part of you know, living in the spirit of being righteousness, man, or doing things according to His will. Okay, and even that goes into death. Okay, we're doing what we have to do, even if it comes down to being persecuted. Got another precept, if I can grab it. This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 12. Says, yea, and all that will live godly in YAHAWASHI shall suffer persecution. So throughout this, you know, throughout us trying to do right, you know what I'm saying, it's going to come to a point where we're going to be persecuted for us seeking and trying to do right in this wicked world, man. This wicked kingdomship that Edom is ruling, man. Okay? We're going to be wrongly accused. We're going to be, you know, looked at, down, you know, looked down on, lied on, you know, beaten,
framed,
framed,
blackmail,
you know, blackmail, or everything that you can think of. We're going to be getting put in the midst because of what we stand up for. YAHAWASHI is truth, the actual reality of these things, man, and the right way that we're supposed to move and how we're supposed to operate. Okay. So by us doing that, the scripture says, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 12, yea, and all that will live godly in YAHAWASHI shall suffer persecution. So this is a pre-warning that these things that come, that we're going to suffer persecution, man. Okay, we're going to suffer persecution, and they're going to be doing all kinds of stuff for us, man.
And we signed up for this, man.
Yeah.
This is how the Lord finds us worthy for Himself, man. And this is how He proves us. This is how He finds us worthy, by putting us through these things and these persecutions, these afflictions that we got to go through while we're in the truth.
Precept.
This is the Lord proving us, man, and finding us worthy, man. Being burnt in the furnace of fire, man. The furnace of adversity is tribulations.
Yeah, that's right.
Things we got to go through in our day-to-day lives while we're in this truth. All right, the Lord is trying us as gold in the fire, so that when we come out, He may receive us as pure gold.
Yeah, make it not strange. Okay, when you're going through a fiery trial, man. Okay.
Let me get this real quick before you grab yours.
Okay.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 4, and verse 16. For the Lord Himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and that's going to be that boom from the thermonuclear missile, man. It says, and with the trump of YAHAWASHI, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. So those that died in the truth are going to rise up first, man. All right? They're going to rise up first and be pulled into Yahawashi's chariot, man.
That's right.
All right? Because everybody's going to witness Yahawashi's return. So He's going to raise up the dead that died in His name first so that they can see first, man. And they're going to get risen up before those that are still alive, man. It says...
That's a beautiful sight.
God, it says, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. All right. So the Lord coming for, those that died for Him, man, and He's coming for those that are still, that still remain. Some brothers gonna have different lots. Some brothers gonna have different routes that they got to take. All right. Not all of our destination is gonna be the same. Not all of our destinations, all of our destinations are the same, but our routes to get there ain't gonna be the same, man. We all got our own journeys. Let every man work out his own salvation, and our separate adventures that we got to go on, and these times go through these times we're coming into, man, in Jacob's trouble, man. It says, wherefore comfort one another with these words. So these words are comforting, okay, to know that we gonna be all right in the end. Whether we live unto the Lord. When we die unto the Lord. So whether we live or die, we are the Lord's. YAHAWASHI Yahshai's, man. We gonna be straight. Go ahead.
Is it on that?
Gone.
And this is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 10. Or it's like it, verse 2. Verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Which we know we're gonna suffer persecution, as it was mentioned. All right.
Cast into prisons,
Cast into prison. It says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Understand? It said, be thou faithful unto death. So we have to trust in YAHAWASHI and have faith unto death, because we're gonna see some things, gonna see some shit, man. Okay, we're gonna experience some things. He's gonna experience some shit.
Yeah, while you're in prison, your flesh gonna be trying to find ways to get out.
Yeah.
Your flesh gonna be like, just agree with them, man. Just agree with them. Oh, you don't want to die. You don't want to die, do you? Just agree with them. Oh, go take that damn thing. Go take that chip. Go take that chip. Go take the mark. The flesh may be saying shit like this, but the Lord say, what? Be thou faithful unto death, man. Because your mind is gonna try to come against you, just to save its own ass. The flesh is gonna try to save its ass at the end of the day. That's why you get shot at, or somebody coming after you, your body's first reaction is to escape. All right, that's just the flesh, man. The flesh is gonna try to save its ass at the end of the day, so it's gonna be whispering all kinds of shit in your ear, and your soul, it has to overcome that in those days, man.
That's right. That's why the scripture says, wisdom, Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be established at thy times, because this wisdom and knowledge is gonna help us to be stable when the flesh is trying to act out, man. Okay, these scriptures are going to help us to remember to remain in the spirit. Okay, the spirit is going to guide you, man. But if you go to make haste in the time of trouble, you're going to find yourself moving off in the flesh, and the flesh is going to take you wherever the hell the flesh want to take you, and that could be destruction.
Yeah, like there was a prophet that was prophesying after the manner of Jeremiah, and in the name of the Lord, he was doing right. He was doing right by these things. But when persecution came up against him, the leaders of that country was talking about killing him, putting him to death. He made haste in the time of his trouble, and he fled, and he ran into Egypt and hid. And the Lord, the Lord ain't like that, man. All right, if you gonna die, then die for the Lord. But do this work, man. You gotta accept what's going on, You try to, and that's another thing, man. You try to save yourself. In these times you're coming into, the Lord said, do nothing, just wait. Just have patience. He got it.
He that seeks to save his life shall lose his life. Yep.
So that prophet sought to save his life, and he lost his life, man. He was prophesying in the true name of the Lord. All right. After the man of Jeremiah, so he had the truth, man. All he did was make haste in the time of trouble. He got afraid, and he ran from the work. He ran from prophesying and ran and hid in Egypt. These motherfuckers went all the way to Egypt and found him. So you know that was the Lord, because these motherfuckers actually found this man hiding amongst all those other dark-skinned folk in Egypt, man. And they pulled him out and they put him to death. So ain't no escaping that, man. If you gonna die, die for the Lord. Don't die trying to escape death. You can't escape death, man. If you gonna die for the truth, that's a beautiful thing. Accept that. They got your damn head in the guillotine. Don't try to pull that damn guillotine. Don't try to wrestle with these motherfuckers. They're just gonna end up shooting you in your face and then chopping your head off. So let it be, man.
Man. So, ultimately, hey, brothers, we're gonna find a situation, in this thing that if it be that we endure into the end, and that we, get that salvation, or we endure into that point where we are being persecuted for this truth, However